The scene unfolds on a dirt road near the Pokrovsk direction, where a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone identifies a lone Russian soldier moving through the area without nearby support. The information is quickly relayed, and a nearby FPV drone unit is redirected toward the same route. On the ground, the soldier continues moving forward, apparently unaware of the aerial system approaching overhead. Moments later, the drone confirms the exact position and continues its controlled approach. Only when the aircraft is already close does the soldier appear to notice the incoming threat and react. With little cover available in the open terrain and limited time to respond, the situation develops rapidly as the drone moves in toward the observation area. The footage demonstrates the coordination between reconnaissance and FPV drone units, highlighting how unmanned aerial systems are increasingly shaping surveillance and engagement tactics in modern warfare. In the next sequence, a lone soldier can be seen standing among dense vegetation, appearing cautious as though aware that the area may already be under aerial observation. Moments later, he slowly moves deeper into the brush in an apparent attempt to remain concealed. From above, surveillance drones continue monitoring the area, maintaining visual tracking of movement within the heavily covered terrain. After some time, another FPV drone is directed toward the observed position, carefully navigating through narrow gaps in the vegetation. Before it reaches the location, a separate drone appears to make an earlier approach toward the same area, though the attempt does not appear to achieve its objective. Shortly afterward, the primary drone continues forward while aerial surveillance remains focused on the concealed position. The following sequence unfolds near Chasiv Yar, where a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detects a Russian soldier moving through dry brush and scattered trees. His movement appears slow and cautious, while his weapon remains ready as he advances through the area. From above, the drone tracks his position and relays the information to a nearby FPV drone unit, which begins a controlled approach toward the location. As the sound of the aircraft becomes noticeable, the soldier appears to pause and look around, attempting to identify the source overhead. However, the open terrain and limited cover make concealment difficult. The drone continues adjusting its position while maintaining visual tracking of the observation area. Within moments, the situation escalates rapidly as the FPV system closes the remaining distance. The scene unfolds near damaged buildings in the Pokrovsk area, where a Russian soldier is seen running across open ground toward nearby ruins while carrying a small pack or piece of equipment. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone appears overhead and begins tracking his movement from above. The soldier continues moving toward the damaged structures, and near a tree line, he drops part of his equipment and attempts to reach cover inside one of the buildings. From the air, the drone maintains close visual contact, following the movement through the debris-filled area and narrowing the distance as the soldier moves deeper into the structure. Realizing the drone is still close behind, the soldier attempts to change direction and continue moving through the ruins, but the engagement develops rapidly within the confined environment. This footage, attributed to Ukraine's Magyar's Birds unit, shows an FPV drone tracking movement across an open terrain area where trench systems are visible in the background. A single infantry figure is observed moving quickly across exposed ground, attempting to reach cover within a trench network. The drone maintains a close, low-altitude pursuit, adjusting its path to follow the movement in real time. As the sequence continues, the individual reaches the trench line while the drone closes the distance from above. The situation unfolds rapidly, with the final moments occurring near the edge of the trench system. The scene unfolds in a heavily damaged sector near Pokrovsk, where two Russian soldiers move carefully through destroyed buildings in an area marked by recent fighting. After crossing broken ground and passing shattered walls, they stop near a collapsed side structure, apparently using the ruins for temporary cover. Their movement, however, is detected by aerial surveillance. A nearby Ukrainian FPV drone unit is redirected toward the location and begins approaching from above. On the ground, the soldiers appear to sense possible danger and remain close to the damaged wall, attempting to stay concealed within the rubble. From the air, The drone maintains visual tracking while carefully adjusting its angle around the ruined structure. As it lowers altitude, the narrow terrain and debris make movement and concealment increasingly difficult. The footage highlights the growing role of drone reconnaissance and close-range FPV operations in urban and heavily damaged environments, where aerial visibility can significantly influence battlefield awareness and response times. The war in Ukraine is still raging. May 7, 2026. 1 Russian soldier, 1 FPV. Drone, 1 electricity pole between them. The drone circles. The soldier moves with it, keeping the pole between himself and the drone. The operator waits for the right angle, and then the inevitable. This moment stands out from the rest of today's footage. An FPV drone approaches a Russian soldier positioned behind a tree, while the soldier appears to react with unexpected laughter or nervous amusement during the encounter. In high-stress combat situations, human reactions can vary widely and may include shock, tension, disbelief, or emotionally unpredictable behavior. This time, the drone's observation is a Russian soldier in the Donetsk region, who appears unaware that he is being tracked from above. After following his movement for some time, an FPV drone is deployed toward his position. The soldier continues forward toward the trenches, still seemingly unaware of the approaching aircraft. In the final moments, he briefly hesitates, likely reacting to the sound or presence of the drone overhead. However, the situation develops too quickly for any effective response. The scene unfolds near a heavily damaged residential area in the Pokrovsk direction, where a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone records movement across broken terrain and scattered debris. A Russian soldier is seen moving quickly from dense vegetation toward damaged buildings, attempting to use the ruined environment for concealment while crossing the area. From above, the drone maintains continuous visual tracking of his movement and direction. The soldier eventually reaches a small storage structure and moves inside, apparently seeking temporary cover from aerial observation. Shortly afterward, a nearby Ukrainian FPV drone unit is redirected toward the location and begins scanning the route previously identified by reconnaissance. After a brief search, the position inside the structure appears to be confirmed. The drone then adjusts its approach angle and moves closer to the entrance while maintaining visual alignment with the observation area. The scene unfolds near a lake in the Kremina direction, where a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detects a Russian soldier moving alone from the forest edge toward open ground. With no visible support nearby, the individual appears isolated as he moves cautiously across the terrain. The drone maintains aerial observation while tracking his movement toward a nearby tree line, where he eventually stops for a brief pause. Moments later, a nearby Ukrainian FPV drone unit is redirected toward the area and begins a controlled approach. As the aircraft moves closer, the soldier remains near the tree, apparently attempting to stay concealed against the trunk. From above, however, the position has already been identified through aerial surveillance. The drone continues narrowing the distance while maintaining visual tracking of the location. We begin today's series with another example of drone reconnaissance and pursuit on the battlefield. A vehicle attempted to move away from the area at high speed, reportedly carrying several soldiers on board. The vehicle eventually came to a stop, and several individuals were seen exiting while the drone continued tracking the situation from above. Next, another military vehicle was observed moving through the area before being disabled shortly afterward. Additional vehicles hidden near the tree line were later identified during aerial surveillance. As evening approached, drone operators detected a truck moving alongside other escort vehicles. The footage highlights the increasing role of aerial reconnaissance in monitoring battlefield movement. Despite attempts to interfere with the drone, it continued its approach and captured a closer view of the vehicle. The observation was later carried out, with follow-up aerial observation confirming the impact. These scenes demonstrate how unmanned aerial systems continue to shape modern battlefield tactics, reconnaissance, and precision operations.